Hello, musicians. This is Corey Taylor from SkilledMusician.com, where we are helping musicians improve. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Now, in today's video, we are continuing on our hymn collaboration journey with Christine from Canada Music Lessons. Now, this is the sixth video in this series. So if you've missed any of videos 1 through 5, it's okay. Just click right up here, the little card, and you can watch all the videos and then come back to this one and watch this one. Now, today's lesson is an exciting one. We are covering diatonic chord function substitutions. I know that sounds like a mouthful, but it's really easy. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's get started. So there's something called diatonic chord function substitutions. This is part of the mediant substitution category. I know these sound like huge words, but what it means is there are 7 diatonic chords of the key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And each chord is different and distinct. But they can function in similar ways. Each chord is distinct and different, but they can function in similar ways. Just like your parents are different, but they both function as your parent. And when your parents leave out of town, maybe they'll elect your oldest sibling to be the parent, in their stead, or grandma or the aunt to function as the parent. Even though they're not the parent, they can function as the parent. So what does that mean? I can break these chords down into 3 main groups. We'll call one group the tonic group. This is the tonic group. So let's say the tonic group is comprised of C major, E minor, and A minor. So C major, E minor, and A minor. All right, there we go. So tonic. We have C, E minor. Dash means minor, A minor. All right. There's another group, subdominant group. And forgive my handwriting. It's made up of D minor and F. And the dominant group is made up of G7 and B diminished. So it's not important that you know the name. Well, get involved in why it's named what it is, and I can go deep into it or why each group is divided into each group. But for the sake of time, let's just focus on the tonic group for a second. So let's say the song goes. So what it means is any chord in the tonic group can be substituted for another chord in that group. They can function as the tonic or as the parent, as an example earlier. So let's focus right there. Right there. So we're supposed to go from G, right? Instead of going to G, let's go to, G, back to C, excuse me. So instead of going to C, let's go to A minor.
Oh, very nice.
Let's try E minor. I haven't tried that one. Different sound. I don't like it so much right there. I like the A minor better. Let's play the whole song, hear how it sounds. Well, at least the verse. Here it is. So I substituted the C. I instead of playing C when I was supposed to play it, I played it A minor. And it, let's see, let's try a different one. Need the area. So right here, I'm supposed to go to F, right? So I need the area. Let's go to F. F is part of our subdominant group. You can see right there. So let me play the D minor instead. All right, I don't know how this is going to sound, and everything is to taste. Let's give it a try. Uh, woo, woo. That was. Let me do that one again. Hmm. Now I played D minor, but you might say, Corey, I see D minor 7 on the screen. Well, I'm playing a D minor chord, but the melody at that moment is so it's so that's what makes it D minor 7. I played a D minor chord, but the melody made it a D minor 7, which is why it's so important to have the melody, because the melody will add extra spice and other colors to your chord when you least expect it. You don't even have to think about doing it. You just play your normal chord, and the melody will add to it. So let's try it again. Um, and tell you what, I'm gonna do that substitution on the A minor, and then do the substitution on the F. Let's see on this. Yeah, here we go. Yes. Woo!
That's some flavor. That's what we're looking for. Like ways to spice it up. I love that. So you
Right.
can use that chart. So any hymn or song in the key of C major, that chart you have up there, we can use that as our substitution chart. Would that
Right.
be right?
Right. Right.
Nice. So any song they can try this out.
Right. Let's maybe try one more. Let's just have some fun for a moment. Let's see if I get one more in here. Let's see. Let's pick a spot. Let's try here. Let's go to C right there. Let's go to E minor instead of C. Okay? So let's hear it. I need the area. All right. Cool. It's a different sound, right? It's not the normal sound. And I would definitely encourage you to listen. I know sometimes these new sounds immediately hit our ear, and our ear wants to do one of two things: say terrible or great. But let the sound kind of marinate and just kind of be. Um, there are so many sounds I initially rejected because I thought they sounded bad, and then later on I was like, "Oh man, this is amazing! Why did I ever reject this?" Um, you have to give your palate, your ear palate, a chance to learn new sounds. I'm embarrassed to tell you how many sounds I rejected and said was not good. I'll say this. I could not stand the sound of jazz. I thought it was terrible. It sounded terrible. I don't like it at all. I have a master's degree in jazz now. So, so you, and I fell in love with it. So give your ear a chance to listen to these sounds. All right. So I'm going to do substitution on all the ones I talked about so far. I'm going to do the E minor for the C major. I'm going to do the D minor for the F, and then I'm going to do the A minor for the C. Let's see what happens. Mm, yeah. Yes. All right. Sorry, I got distracted. but, but you can hear these substitutions. They immediately evoke something different. So side note, if you are like a composer or something like this is a technique that's used all the time in composing for film or just composing a song. You have your melody, and now you're trying to figure out how to harmonize it, and each way you harmonize it yields a different emotional pull. So I don't always want to be. I don't. Sometimes that's not the right feel in the moment. Let's say we're in a real tender moment in church, or like maybe I don't want to be so happy sounding. That's really happy sound. Maybe I want to go a little more sensitive, or uh, so now that you've been through this training, I hope you feel empowered to do this on your own. My goal is to provide you every resource I can so that you can become the musician of your dreams. So add this to your arsenal and keep growing. All right, so make sure you click the subscribe button, click the like button, and comment your suggestions below for new videos, as I want to make the videos you want to see. All right, so until the next one, be blessed and happy practicing.